for these weekly Sunrider Call. This is Marlene Alliner, for those of you who may not know me, and along with my husband Richard and Maureen Stoffer and Jeannie Lerner, it is our pleasure to be hosting and sharing a few favorite and important Sunrider products. Not that we don't think they're all important, but these particular products, they really help to support our body's needs for fiber and antioxidants. And yes, the products we're talking about are available for purchase today. So I think I heard someone else just get on. Regina. Hi, Regina.
Hello.
Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi,
So
Jeannie is here.
Oh, hi, Jeannie. Hon. Good. Welcome. So I just want to remind everyone. Oh, more hellos. Hello. So I want to remind everyone this is an informal, interactive call. So please feel free to share your experiences after our team share some of their favorite products tonight. I want to just remind everyone, please just take a few seconds now to mute your phone. If you have a mute button, or click on *6 to mute, and then you can unmute when you would like to share with us. And this really does help to eliminate any background noise for those who are speaking, and also for the recording that Mac is so generous to do for us. We're so happy that you're here with us tonight, and we do understand everyone's busy, so we want to get going. Just remember that if you're driving or listening, just please remember to make sure your phone stays on mute. So thank you all again for coming this evening. We're going to be talking about some fantastic products that we're excited are available. And Richard is going to begin and just share a little bit with all of us about Sunrider, especially for those who may be new to the call.
Okay, welcome everyone. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Florida, and I am so happy to be on the call this evening and share a lot of good information with you all. And really, I love getting all the feedback that everyone contributes when we do these calls. So thank you in advance for all those who participate. The reason that Marlene and I got involved with Sunrider so many years ago is because Dr. Dees, Marlene's cousin, introduced her to the products and told her about the philosophy of regeneration. And that, I think, the way she told it to me is what really got her interested in Sunrider. So regeneration, very simply put, is providing the body with the proper foods, whole foods, and in the right combination and the right amount so that the body has the ability to renew, regenerate itself. So the body is doing the work. The body is the miracle. And who came up with this? These were our founders, Doctors Fu and Oilin Chen. And they are the ones that started Sunrider, did all the research and development, and started manufacturing their own products. And to me, that's critical. And I've got some really exciting news about manufacturing coming up too. But that's what got us going. So it's really a variety of foods. There's no one perfect food. And Dr. Chen, with his knowledge of herbs, since he's a world-renowned herbalist and a pharmacologist, he knew how to get the best out of each individual herb by combining it with other herbs. And basically every food on the planet has strong parts and weaker parts. And by combining the formulation that he has come up with for all of our products, it all enhances to strengthen the good parts of each herb that is in that particular product. And like I said, we self-manufacture everything. So we are in total control from research and development, formulation, manufacturing, right up until shipping. And again, that is critical, at least to me and Marlene, and that's why we've been with them for so long, as many of you have been as well. Marlene, do you want me to talk about what I learned from Ruben now, or should I wait for that?
No, you go right ahead.
Well, alrighty then. Last week, Dr. Ruben, who is the, I guess he's the medical, I don't know his exact title.
Chief Medical Officer.
Chief Medical Officer, there you go. At Sunrider, he is Dr. He is a medical doctor. His specialty is sports medicine and pain management. So he spoke last week about the TXP, which is short for the Texas Manufacturing Plant. And the first thing that he spoke about was that they're ramping up production in the tea and capsule sections. So they are now in full swing. And to me, that's exciting. You know, things are getting back on track. Things are moving right along. He talked about man and machine working in harmony. And I found that interesting how he phrased it, because it's all about our bodies and our systems and our organs all functioning in harmony as well. So you can kind of get the mindset of how Sunrider thinks and works. He talked about Cali production running 2 production lines and 2 12-hour shifts. So it's nonstop around the clock. So if you people like your Cali, as we do, it's coming. All right. He said that this weekend they're bringing in a 3rd technician so they can open up a 3rd production line for the Cali. So like I said, to me, that's exciting. He also talked about a couple, go ahead, you could cheer. He also talked about what they call the pillar induction sealer. And that attaches the foil under the cap to ensure freshness on all of the products that are put into bottles. And all the bottles pass under a sensor to make sure that the tamper evidence foil is properly affixed to the bottles before it's sent off for packaging for shipping. So you can really see that safety is very, very critical. And that's what I like about the fact that we manufacture our own products. So we don't have to count on somebody else's idea of what safety might be. We have our standards, and I trust my life to Sunrider. And the other thing he spoke about were that they're working to expand the production capacity in all areas to increase their global shipping. And new areas opening this month include the liquid fill stations. So that's going to cover Evergreen, Honeydew, and Liquefy. So just more excitement coming down the line from Sunrider. So I know I'm looking forward to it. Marlene is. Some of these products are just like, I depend on them. I trust them. I love them. They work. They do exactly what Sunrider says they're going to do. And I can't ask for any more than that. With that said, Marlene, I will hand the mic back over to you.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, I've been wondering from, I ordered a batch of Sunbreeze and I managed to get it, but it doesn't seem to be the same Sunbreeze as it was. Has he changed any formulas? Have they had to change them in order to ship it up to Canada?
I don't know how it works with Canada. I know there are some specific products
that are a different formula for Canada.
I have no idea about this one. I don't know if.
Well, I hope not, because I really, I have a lot of people that like that Sunbreeze, and if they've had to water it down, I think we need to fight with the government because that's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
My best suggestion would be to call Sunrider directly and ask them.
Yeah, I
See the
guess.
difference.
The other thing that we have been waiting for up here is that they don't seem to have the fortune to lighten anything but that gosh awful stuff they call peach.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I don't know how you can stand that stuff up here. It tastes foul. Maybe it's my taste buds, I guess.
There you go. More sensitive than I am.
Well, I like the original. I guess.
Favorite.
Yeah, a lot of times
Anyway,
they say, well, it's peach and raspberry or peach and original or lemon. So, we mix and match them a lot of times too. But yeah, I mean, just for the record, I love it. That's my favorite.
Okay.
I joined a little bit late, and I'm not sure who I'm listening to actually.
This is Rich Eleanor and Marlene. We're down in sunny Florida.
Oh, okay.
A nice call for Dr. Dees.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're
And
welcome.
who are we talking with?
Oh, you're talking with Don Young up here. Don and Gail Young. We've been. I guess we're almost 40 years now with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
We're not all stars,
Well, I think anyone that uses Sunrider products are all stars.
Well, I'm still skiing, so I'm doing pretty good. So.
Good.
There you go.
Okay, thank you so much for jumping on. So I think we're going to get into the actual products now that we're going to speak about tonight. And
Okay.
our topic tonight, and I'm just going to ask everybody now if they could just make sure you're on mute so we don't hear any background noise. And then if you'd like to speak, you can take yourself off of mute. So I appreciate that, everyone. It really does help so there's no background noise for the recording. So tonight, we are going to be talking about the benefits of fiber and antioxidants. And the reason I chose those two topics is because some of the products that just came back really going to help us in those areas of fiber and antioxidants. So the first thing I would like to mention is that I'm sure all of you know that we're supposed to eat plenty of fiber. I don't think that's really a question. Everyone understands that. And we're actually supposed to be eating between 28 and 34 grams per day. And that's per the 2020 to 2025 dietary guidelines for Americans. But if you're among the 90 to 97% of Americans, and I'm not sure about Canada, that are not getting enough in your diet, then you really could be missing out on many health benefits. So I just want to go through quickly some of the health benefits of fiber. One of the things that fiber really helps with is to have healthy weight loss. It's really well known that increasing our dietary fiber may help in that weight loss journey. And in 2019, there was a study in the Journal of Nutrition, and participants were randomly assigned to one of 4 different calorie-restricted dieting groups. They were also instructed to increase their dietary fiber intake to various intervals and to include 90 minutes of physical activity each week. Now, the results show that regardless of the diet type, participants lost the same amount of weight. So the study, from this study, the authors felt this was due to the fiber intake, which affirms what previous studies have shown, that increasing your fiber intake can help you actually lose weight. So that would be a good reason for people to actually, if they're looking at managing their weight, to add more fiber. The next one says just weight maintenance in general. So there's been some evidence that suggests those who eat more fiber tend to be leaner. And according to a 2017 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, they compared two groups, one that was considered normal weight and one that was classified in the obese category, and found that those considered normal weight actually ate more fiber. So that's another correlation that they seem to find with having a healthy weight. The next one is that fiber can actually lower type 2 diabetes risk. And according to a 2020 study in the Journal of Diabetes Investigation, they found that a higher overall intake of dietary fiber was associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. And while some previous studies showed that insoluble fiber was the fiber star regarding type 2 diabetes, this study suggests that the combination of soluble and insoluble fiber predicted greater prevention of type 2 diabetes. And when we get into one of the products we're going to talk about, you're going to see it has both of those types of fiber. So, while it's not totally clear why fiber cuts this diabetes risk, researchers believe that it could be a combination of fibers' favorable effect on blood glucose levels and creating a healthier gut microbiome and lowering inflammation. And that could be a reason that it could help with diabetes risk. Another benefit is that it lowers the odds of heart disease. There's a strong correlation between high fiber and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke, as well as dying from cardiovascular disease. And that's partly due to the fiber's ability to stop up excess cholesterol in your system and move it out before it can get clogged into your artery. Another benefit is increased beneficial gut bacteria. The good bacteria makes up that gut microbiome, and that feeds off of fiber and helps them flourish. There are studies that have shown lowering risk in cancer, and that's from the 2020 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, that researchers find that higher fiber intake, particularly the fiber in whole grains, was correlated with a reduced risk of colorectal cancer. So many benefits there as well. There's also been told that those who eat a lot of fiber have a longer life because they had a lower chance of dying from anything, including like cardiovascular disease and cancer. We know that fiber, I think we all know that fiber helps with our bowel movements, so to make that more regular. It's also, in a way, it's an all-natural detox. It promotes the elimination of toxins from our GI tract. And again, the soluble fiber soaks up potentially harmful compounds such as excess estrogen and unhealthy fat that can be absorbed by the body. So we can see many, many benefits here. Also, it can really help with helping our bones be stronger. So really, what's the bottom line here is, all types of fiber is really good for your health. And we all know eating a well-rounded, balanced diet is so helpful. But how does Sunrider fit in here? We know that we don't all necessarily eat a well-balanced diet, and we always think of Sunrider products as something that actually helps to fill in the gap. And although I know we're all waiting very patiently for our beloved Sun Bars for our daily nutrition and fiber, there's another product that some of you may not be aware of, but maybe some of you already do use it, and it's called Fibertone. And that product is another wonderful way of getting our fiber in. And it has just recently become available. And I wanted to just read you a little bit about what Sunrider says on their amazing fact sheet. Just as a reminder, Sunrider on their website, you can get all the kind of information regarding the product itself on fact sheets. And they also share some highlight ingredients. So let me just read a little bit about Fibertone. It says right here, it's a convenient source of dietary fiber. It supports digestion and the body's metabolic process. It promotes healthy weight management. It's easy to swallow gel pap, and it has no stimulants or artificial ingredients. It has both. It has concentrated, ultra concentrated blend of soluble and insoluble fiber, and that's important. It really does help the digestive system to run smoothly, and it promotes healthy metabolism because of those two fibers both there together. The ingredients, the main ingredients is oat bran, which aids digestion with 50% more fiber than actually oatmeal. And while psyllium seed and flax seed combine to cleanse your system, reduce appetite, and it keeps your cholesterol levels in check. So these three main ingredients in the Fibertone, the oat bran, it helps you to feel fuller. It reduces the number of overall calories one consumes in a given day. And oat bran contains polyphenols, plant-based molecules that work as antioxidants to help reduce free radical cell damage. So tonight we're going to be talking about fiber and antioxidants. And you can see, even in this one product, it provides both fiber and antioxidants. The psyllium seed, that also it contains the insoluble fiber, which provides bulk and helps support our regular bowel movement. It also helps to lower cholesterol. And of course, we've all here and heard most recently in the past several years about flaxseed, a very good source of many nutrients, including heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids, fiber. These are just so important for our body. So I'm excited that Sunrider put those three particular ingredients in here. Now, again, Sunrider, under their FAQs, is asked, what are the health benefits of fiber? Well, I think I mentioned a lot of them earlier, but it also, what Sunrider says, it helps to keep your blood sugar stable. It makes it easier to manage your weight and lowers cholesterol. And again, because Fibertone has both soluble and insoluble fiber that come from plants and a source of carbohydrates. But unlike other carbs, fiber can't be broken down and absorbed by the digestive system. So the soluble fiber absorbs the water in your food, which slows down digestion, and slowing digestion can help regulate blood sugar. The insoluble fiber adds bulk to the stool, which helps move it through your digestive system quickly and supports regularity. So this, to me, is again one of those products that I wonder if any of you maybe never heard of, or have tried, or want, maybe thinking about trying it now. Anyone have any questions or comments about Fibertone?
Hi, I'm Phyllis.
Hi. I'm sorry.
My name is Phyllis.
Okay.
And I just want to testify that I was 263 pounds a little over a year ago, and now I weigh 131. I'm maintaining that one, and using the different products that Sunrider has, along with just following a healthy diet of eating food with no preservatives and foods that don't have unhealthy sugars in them and things such as that. Well, made it successful for me to lose such weight. And so with the Fibertone, I want to say that is basically the what we really need on a daily basis, the ability to move the bad out and bring some good in. And I just love the way that Sunrider says what they mean and mean what they say. So,
Oh, thank you, Phyllis. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. So have you actually tried Fibertone, or you're just glad it's here and maybe you're thinking about trying it?
that's it. I'm just glad it's here and I'm thinking about it because
Okay.
that along with eating your green vegetables, sometimes, well, what I do is because, we eat food with the preservatives. Now, they got a
Right. Phyllis, I think you moved away from your phone. We can't really hear you, huh?
Oh, okay. So I was thinking about preservatives, when you eat our candy, the amount of, you don't realize what the preservatives are doing. And
Right.
and that is what really is feeding a lot of people can't seem to lose weight. The digestive system just ain't, you don't have enough juice to move it around like it used to.
Right.
And so I'm anxious to try the Fibertone. I think that's going to be great. That's going to be really instrumental in helping a lot of people move their body.
Well, good.
Phyllis. Yeah, thank you so much for letting me say something.
Sure, absolutely. We love to hear people's great experiences. So just reminding everyone, the Fibertone is available if you go through your shopping and if you see it in the available products. So does anyone else have anything else they want to say Fibertone? And Phyllis, I'm just going to ask you if you could go on mute because I just hear a little bit of background noise. You can press star 6 on your phone.
Okay, got it.
Thank you so much. So does anyone else have anything they want to share about Fibertone?
Yeah, just real quick. I've been using it ever since we've had it, and I take 2 every morning. Well, now that we're getting it back again, I'll be doing it. And I have to say that I've never felt better because, as Phyllis said, it keeps moving things out. So I don't ever have to worry about what I eat, even though I've got a loving wife who makes sure I eat healthy. But so as long as I keep up with my Fibertone, I keep on moving right along.
That's great. Yes. Anyone else? Anyone else have anything they'd like to share about Fibertone?
Yeah, this is Jackie with us from Paso Texas. And I want to say that, hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, hon?
Wonderful, thank you. I wanted to try Fibertone, but my sponsor reminded me that I needed to make sure I got my basics in and some other things because along with the basics that I'm taking and things that I'm doing, my exercise and so forth, things are moving along more than ever before. So I don't want to waste away. So I don't think the Fibertone is something that you're laughing, but I'm afraid that I might not. I'm losing my weight. I'm taking the Action Capsule and the Life Cream and some other things, and I'm coming down very nicely. And I think if I add the Fibertone, that might be a little bit much.
Okay.
So
well, you're working. Well, Jackie, you're working with someone. I'm sure they'll guide you.
And I'm just coming from Los Angeles. I got to see the international headquarters, and I also got a tour from Holly, and I think I showed her your picture up here on mine, and she said, I've seen them around, but all of them, they know you. And anyway, so I got an hour and a half in the museum, and then I went also to the garden. I went to the garden, and I also saw the koi pond, and I just thought I was in heaven. I had the most wonderful time in Los Angeles.
Oh,
So I'm
Jackie.
just used to that. So I'm gonna send you some pictures so you can see.
Great.
It's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And I'm a newbie Sunrider, but I'm telling you, I got some sun breeze before I left, and I applied the sun breeze where I was having the ache and the problem right where my hip and my thigh meet, and the sea breeze went yonder, and I was burning in places I did not to burn, and so I'm not sure what the young man was talking about. Compromising the formula. That I believe the kids would not do that. You know, they would not compromise the same formulas, and I don't know, but I don't know what's going on in Canada. All I know is in the USA, that sun breeze is as strong as it's ever been.
Oh, thank you for
Well,
sharing.
I'm glad to hear that.
So much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just said I think they would never go and change formulas. That doesn't sound like in Sunrider ethics, you know. They wouldn't do that. But I don't know what happened to your sun breeze, but I'm telling you mine, my God, Jesus. I don't know what that was. Burning places. I'll never put it there again. Because it went down yonder. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jackie, for sharing.
All right.
And I'm glad you were able to go to the headquarters because it's,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
wonderful there. It's wonderful. We've been there many times. So,
Yes, and they
thank
need
you.
Holly, please. Because I see Richard and Marlene. They need. All right. Well, God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So I think we're going to thank you because we've got some other products we want to talk about. So I think we're going to move on now to Maureen. Are you there? I am here. I am so excited. Oh, Jackie, I'm so glad that you had that tour. It is the best tour of any tours I've ever had. I've gone on many tours in Europe and everything. The Sunriders Museum, and you had Holly. Oh my goodness, she gave you such good information. Oh,
It was wonderful.
and the koi fish ponds and all the herbs. Oh, fantastic! I'm so glad you got to experience the headquarters, Jackie. Yes, enjoy and welcome. And to Phyllis and Young. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful call. And Roberta and Carol and Jeannie, I know you're going to laugh at this, but I have dandelion roots tonight, which makes me feel dandy, and I roar like a lion. So dandelion roots. Dandelion roots. Yes, you're like a dandy too. And we roar like a lion. Oh, well, so we live in Florida, and February is the month when we start with the pollen from the tree. So it's really been an execution of a couple of weeks with the eye itchy and upper respiratory. So dandelion has been my go-to, and I love what it does. The antioxidants are high. It's regulating blood sugar, regulates the blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, and reduces the inflammation. And I find with allergies that inflammation in my body increases. So, and to me, and I may be wrong about this, but I think it plays havoc with my blood pressure at the same time. However, since I started eating the capsule, I've seen a reduction in that, and it also reduces the stress in the liver, and it supports the function, the ability to produce the bile. So really wonderful help. And what I also love is the expression, the fluid out of the body by increasing the urine. So I eat the dandelion probably 2 to 4 capsules 3 times a day in this season. And it helps cleanse the kidneys, and it has the A, C, and K. And the magnesium really helps. I find it's an anxious level that comes when allergies are in season. So it helps with that as well. And lutein is believed to support the brain structure and the neuromembrane structure. So it's really a strengthening and a great function for this membrane. So good for all over cardiovascular. I really, really enjoy the benefits of dandelion root. And here's what Sunrider says about it. A time-tested tonic provides multiple benefits, including supporting healthy digestion, relieving pain, reducing inflammation, and protecting the liver. Our super concentrated formula provides a therapeutic dose of iron, fiber, flavonoids, and glycosides, plus essential fatty acids and phytonutrients that combine to support overall health. So it promotes the benefits of healthy digestion, rich in antioxidants, good source of iron, relieves Myers soreness, promotes healthy circulation, and is formulated for superior bioavailability, free of artificial ingredients and additives. And dandelion root, as Sunrider speaks about it, although it has a reputation as a pesky weed, this flowering plant has a long history of therapeutic use. Dandelion root contains essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals to support overall health. This nutrient-rich plant is also full of potent antioxidants, which are molecules that help neutralize or prevent the negative effects of free radicals in your body. Dandelion root is a rich source of iron, a key component of hemoglobin, a protein in blood that carries oxygen to all tissues and organs. Wow. And then the question answers, how does Sunrider dandelion root support healthy digestion? The root of the dandelion is rich in carbohydrate fuelin, a type of soluble fiber found in plants that supports the growth and maintenance of healthy bacterial flora in your intestinal tract. So another plus. How does Sunrider dandelion root relieve pain and inflammation? Dandelion root contains essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that combine to naturally support alleviation of inflammation and pain throughout the body. And the use, it says 1 to 2 capsules at mealtime. So being a food, you can increase it to what works for you, especially if you're having issues like I've been having with allergies. So a big plus and a big shout out for this little hero of dandelion root for me. I hope everybody will enjoy it. Marlene?
Thank you so much. That was wonderful, Maureen. And I like that it's, we're talking about the fiber also, that even dandelion root is a type of a soluble fiber that's found in plants. So again, it is helping to add a little more fiber to our diet. So thank you so much. Would anyone have questions or testimonies on the dandelion root?
Well, I've been using dandelion root, and it's been helping me to regulate my sugar. And that's probably because of the fiber, but I'm not sure. But it does help with the inflammation.
Wow. So you're saying it helps with balancing your sugar? Is that what you said?
Yes. And I have been using it for quite a while. And I take it at night before I go to bed. I get up in the morning, do this, just like it says on the jar. And that's regular.
Wow. Huh. That's amazing.
I don't know why.
particular product. Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I was using. Because I wanted to make sure it was the dandelion root. I mean, I tried Flanagan, I tried different things, different, but every time I go back to the dandelion, it's the dandelion.
Mm. Wow. That's fantastic. Really fantastic. Anyone have any other comments or questions? Okay. All right. So let's move on to our next product. And let's see. That is Richard, you're up next.
Alrighty, here I am. Once again, I'm going to talk about the Citrix C, which is also one of my, I love them all, but I really do like the Citrix C because we all know how important the C vitamin is. And what Sunrider says about it is this chewable and naturally delicious Citrix C caps are a convenient way to ensure your body dose, your daily dose of vitamin C. Each tablet contains 200% of the daily recommended value and specially made for, and here we go, superior absorption. Guys, if we're getting stuff from other sources and we're not absorbing what we're taking, don't waste your time and money, okay? Because it's just not going to work. Sunrider products are all whole food, natural products and are identified by and therefore absorbed and utilized by the body. So again, what Sunrider says is specially made for superior absorption. The tasty tablets have a natural orange flavor and a blend of herbs that includes green tea extract and rose hips, which is a rich source of vitamin C and bioflavonoids. And these products are safe, as all products are, for both adults and children. So if you want to give vitamin C to your children, Citrix C is perfect, and they taste really good, and they're chewable. And that's what I like about them. I just take a couple every day in the morning. I take some in the afternoon. It's an amazing source of antioxidants, and again, it's absorbed by the body. And one of the reasons is it's because the body can identify it. If your body can't identify what you're putting into it, or if it's not a food source, such as a Sunrider product, the body then has to figure out what it is and try to convert it and then utilize it. Whereas the Sunrider product, they go in, the body says, thank you, and it uses it. And it's pretty much that simple. Okay. Again, very high in antioxidants. A rose hip, it also helps with anti-inflammatory and immune system support. So that's also critical. Okay. The green tea leaf extract, more antioxidants, and it supports the white blood cell activity. And as Maureen was mentioning, in the dandelion root, the iron, vitamin C is, like we said, rich in antioxidants and proven to support the immune system, neutralize free radicals, and assist in the absorption of iron. So it's a very, very important vitamin, and the body does not have the ability to produce it. Okay, vitamin C is an essential nutrient that our bodies don't have the ability to produce. So we can only get it, through diet. And Citrix C is, like I said, a natural source and readily absorbable than chemical, as I said before, a derivative version of Citrix C or vitamin C. I love them. They taste good. I'm so glad they're back. And anybody have any questions, comments? Feel free. All righty then. Marlene, back to you.
Okay. And one thing I wanted to mention too, I think it says right on the bottle that it's bioavailable, which is just another way of also saying that the body absorbs it, but it absorbs it very well into the body. And that is so important to get, as you were saying, the increased amount of the desired nutrients that your body needs. So, and you can do that without taking higher doses because the body is absorbing and utilizing it. So, thank you. Thanks, Rich. Okay, so if no one has any other comments, we're going to go on to our last product, and Jeannie's going to share for us.
Hi, everyone. So glad to be here with this call. All of the information that you have given was just absolutely fabulous. I use a lot of the products, and Lorraine, you are just really fine and dandy. And what I want to talk about tonight is the Fortune Delight. Our team from Sunrider. It is absolutely one of the essentials, along with all of the wonderful tips that we have gotten from everybody tonight. And what I want to say about Fortune Delight is that it really is great if you can skip all of your energy drinks. And the reason for that is because Fortune Delight delivers healthy hydration. There is no sugar in there. There's no fat in there, and it is definitely, there's no caffeine in there. It's caffeine free. And so because it's caffeine free, you're not going to experience any of the shakes or the crash that we normally would have with a sugar drink. Fortune Delight nourishes your healthy hydration. It cleanses with natural antioxidants. It's 4 times more concentrated than a traditional green tea. And green teas are good, don't get me wrong, but Fortune Delight is far superior. And it also balances and energizes your body. Again, without sugar and without the caffeine crash that we will experience from a high energy drink. It's got 3 fabulous ingredients. Camellicensis is a catechin. So this particular herb will amplify your body's natural cleansing process. And that's really important, folks, because you want your body to cleanse on a natural way, not having to use a supplement which makes your organs, move and help you move. So this camellicensis will help you do that. Plus, it neutralizes the free radicals in your body. The chrysanthemum flower extract, this plant protects with antioxidants and essential minerals. It has calcium. We all need calcium. We know how important that is. Magnesium too, folate, which is also important. Iron to keep your body going, right? We don't want to fall asleep in the middle of something that you're really either watching or driving a car, right? And it has sodium and potassium, all the minerals that we really do need. And it also has jasmine extract. And this particular flower supports the digestion. It removes the toxins and in your body, metabolism, and your circulation. So it'll keep everything moving on a natural way. And you won't even know that your body is moving naturally. It's because all of these particular ingredients will do that. Also, what I love about Fortune Delight is it's extremely hydrating, which is what I said before. It comes in different flavors. We've got the original peach, lemon, cinnamon, and raspberry. And I heard the gentleman from before, he said he didn't like the peach. Well, peach and raspberry are my favorite. I combine them if I'm having, if I want a cold drink. If I want to add ice, I can do that. I just add cold water and I add it to my shaker bottle, add a little drop of stevia, and which is our Sunny Dew, and I take it along with me everywhere I go. And summer is coming, folks. It's important to stay hydrated because if you don't, the results will be you will be dehydrated, and you don't want to be dehydrated. You'll end up in a hospital. Nobody wants that. So keep it in mind. Take your Fortune Delight with you, and it'll get you out of a bind if you really, it'll keep you safe and protected is what I want to say. And I drink it all day long. I love it, and I won't be without it. So thank you, Marlene, for having me coming on tonight and talking about this wonderful, magnificent product. And I really enjoyed it. So back to you, Marlene.
Oh, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I always love your passion, and I love the Fortune Delight that's available right now. I think what we have available at the moment is I have to check that out. I'll let you know before the call ends. Say that again.
20 grams.
Yeah, so it's original right now. Yeah, I'm going to check it before we go. But I just want to say, we're talking about antioxidants and how the Fortune Delight is very high in antioxidants. It's such an important product. And because we're talking also about fiber, and if people are adding more fiber, now that we know it's so important to our diet, that Fortune Delight is a great companion to be able to move things through our digestive system. It just helps the body work more efficiently. The cleansing systems themselves, are meant to naturally cleanse things out. But what the Fortune Delight does, it actually feeds the cleansing system so they can work more efficiently. So I love that. Thank you so much for that, Jeannie. Does anyone have any questions about Fortune Delight? And then we're going to start to wrap up.
Marlene, this is Roberta.
Hi, Roberta.
Hello. Fortune Delight, as most people know, and I know Richard's going to attest to this, Fortune Delight is an absolute must when you're exercising before, during, and after, because it will pull the lactic acid out of your muscle. Therefore, you will not be sore the next day.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.
It's funny, I was just about to get on and talk about that because, I'm a weekend warrior, and whether I'm working around the house or going on bike rides or tennis, I don't get muscle cramps. I might get sore muscles, but I don't get muscle cramps because of that lactic acid buildup. And that to me is really important. So as active as you might be, just working around the house, going for walks, chasing the kids, it's very important. And like we said, the antioxidants, it's nourishing. It helps to flush out, fat, lower cholesterol, like Jeannie said. So there's many, many benefits to the Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Marlene, just if you want, I'm on the site. So the original 10-pack is now available.
Great.
And that's the only one. The others are on back order.
Okay. So for anyone who wants to beef up their Fortune Delight, get on the site tonight. I know the Fortune Delight's there. I know the Fibratone that we spoke about, the Citrix C, and the Dandelion are all available, so you might want to grab those. And I wanted to make one more comment as you were talking about with the exercising, because free radicals, and I don't know that I actually, really correlated that, but free radicals are also formed. It comes from maybe lack of food, infections, so forth. It can come from the air, but it also can be formed after exercising or exposure to cigarette smoke, air pollution, and sunlight. So it's really important what everyone is saying here tonight, why we need to make sure that we drink our Fortune Delight to help with all of those aspects. And one other thing I did want to let you know, because I know we didn't really talk about it, but for those who absolutely also love Cali, Richard, are you on that screen still? I think it says Mint Cali is available. I think I saw that right before our call.
Mint Cali and 60-pack.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I know we don't have time to go into the Cali, but it's similar to the Fortune Delight because it does have the camellia sinensis in it and the catechins, and again, very high in antioxidants. So I would recommend that everyone get on your website or order from whoever you order from and get some of those products tonight. I just want to thank everybody so much for getting on and sharing, and thank you, Richard, Maureen, and Jeannie for your wonderful presentations on these specific products tonight, and everyone else that jumped on with testimonies and sharing, like Phyllis and Jackie and Carol. And I know I probably have missed a few here. I'm so sorry. But we really, really do appreciate your input. It's so helpful to everybody. And please get on and order these products. I know that you will love them if you haven't tried them yet. And since they are available, yay, we are excited. Go get them tonight. And I just want to remind everyone at the end, right after this call ends, there is another call, and it's the Rising Stars Zoom call. And that was Bob and Donna Darrow. And it's a great team call for information and camaraderie. It's a great team, Rising Star Zoom. You can find that link on Rising Star's Facebook page. So if anyone has any other last words before we jump on, I'm so appreciative to everyone this evening.
Thank you.
Marlene, one more thing about the fiber tone, because it is food, we don't have to worry about it being addictive.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's a great statement right there to end with, Roberta, because just remind everyone at the end of the call, all of Sunrider is food. Everything is food grade, something that your body recognizes and absorbs. And so that's why we know it's safe and it works. So I thank you, everyone, again this evening. Roberta, thank you again for jumping on.